can give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my jump, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down a double. Listen to everything around me and kiss.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Jalen Mills.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
It's now 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They go with the option on 4th down, left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
And a Bengal first down.
Burrow going to get this out to Boyd on the perimeter. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First down, Bengals.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And he gets this in the hands of Mixon. That catch good for only a couple, and they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and
a good pickup there at 22. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's a run with Mixon. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, what's the head coach thinking?
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Opening drive fumble, and the 4 miscues that they had last week. 4 turnovers, Charles. So this is a bad trend.
And Brandon, you and I both know that they didn't just ignore what happened last week. They focused on it, tried to get better. And when it happens here again in this game, the head coach is going to see that as a direct reflection on his message to the team, and it's not sinking in.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now Cook. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position.
1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up
now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He finds his running back, Mixon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball. Pop.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Vikings nothing. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a double team, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. of the gun. It's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. His kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team.
Quick hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
They try to set up the bubble screen here. It's complete. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On third down, Burrow. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over
following the interception. Winston. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back.
Winston in at
7 yards on the play, and it'll make it second down.
Dalvin Cook. It's a gain of 7.
On play action, Winston.
At the 15.
He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the... He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Burrow will throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Seibert's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. They got the interception. interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 30 seconds to go in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of...
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. CeeDee Lamb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And it's now 13-7.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. Working out of the gun, Winston. Throwing the outlet incomplete. It's Harris. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A first down throw for Winston. Has it to tight end. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Set to kick off.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Off the play fake, Winston. They're going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, Jameis intercepted a third time. Picked up by the former Viking first. And look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Does the big boy have the juice? Past the 20. So he escapes, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And he's brought down. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game.
And he'll get in. He's over for a touchdown. Jameis Winston taking it in. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. At the field general, the leader just falling behind him.
Bailey got the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third.
For Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
And a ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up a second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting him in jeopardy right now.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Oh, no time to pitch it, and down he goes. And it's in the end zone. That's going to be a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems. And this qualifies as a big problem.
Jameis now on first down. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Escaping the pressure right. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
25-yard line.
On the carry, it's Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and...
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get down now on the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. There's a short one caught by Uzama. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here we go on 4th down with Burrow. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Throwing again, it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
The 10-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And a Bengals 1st down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow going to get this out to Boyd on the perimeter. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Cincinnati.
Tyler Boyd. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Vikings 23, Bengals 20. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's taken down, able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Play fake. Winston. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they need. It's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 15-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. And they'll run the option to start the drive. A quick throw now complete to Ross. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross.
Hey, stop fucking playing, bro. Stop playing.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
The 17-yard line.
They go play action. Winston. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown.
Dan Bailey lining up for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
37, Bengals 20. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 31.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 30.
Yo, bro.
Harrison Smith. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll try and wind out some clock with Cook. Across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up the third down.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he will have the Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Handed inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
It's complete. He gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And they got the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waiting moments of this one. Explosion leading them to victory. The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week and just keep winning.
They will quickly accept that whole thing. It makes their job that much easier. When they're scoring that many points, allows them to play a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Vikings, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Detroit Lions come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, it's a loss that could wind up hurting a little as they fall down to 11-4. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Yes, sir! Ha! Fucking foul! What up, bro? Because I want all the song with you anyway. What you want? What you want? What's up? What's up?
Give him time. Give.
We rethought every step we take today. From online purchasing leasing to test drives that come to you. Experience a new way to find infinity. Infinity now.
Say yeah. Yeah. Say bye-bye.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend. Not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. One to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need to fake, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage with the mainframe, looking at the face, baby. Sometimes I need to medicate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you burn that. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in.
Stop fucking playing with me.
In their hand and want
Yo,
to see
stop
you
fucking
win.
playing with Big
When
Shot.
you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh, men gon' lie, women gon' lie. Looking for the truth and the numbers don't lie. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see it with your eyes. Everybody can be greatest of all times, but you never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space with the roof.
Strong now? First day in the gym? Hold on. What's up? What's up?
I done made it by
Not gonna get on you.
19. Water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got jazz coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like the thing, you gon' flip it. Hit the button, then I flip it, watch the blue. All my wrist gon' slip it. Tryna put the ball, but they never do it. Just going to wait a minute like that. It's like a renegade, they don't really get into the shit. Like, Nike check, t-shirt check, sneakers check, hoodie check, shorts check, Nike check. I'm made about $1 million and I'm only 19.
You could have walked away from me and I'm sitting here crying.
dripping on the white tee. And shorty got a man, but she say wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. If it's right, then I flip it. Watch me do it. On my wrist, worst case scenario. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. On the way to make it like don't make sense. The renegade it, I'm steady getting to the chase. That JD finger licking chicken. I'm getting to the shit. Keep on my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks. Nike check.
Clippers trying to win their 5th in a row. The Nets had a 4-game winning streak snapped in that loss to Washington.
I can give about what they say.
2 out of 2.
They been searching for that thing to get them high. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, can't you kill able. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stay with the way I feel. I might it all up the way you feel. You might do it for the bug. All black. Going to be a rebel after this. I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything about me. Can't see you picked a dozen roses and left them. You gotta be rolling through the door. My crime is not my special. I'm always out to realize that I keep on picking with sockets. It's all about time to try and go in and everybody want me straight into my movie and keep us blind. Go hard. It's not hard to find why the police try to define it. Restriction, I don't got time to restriction. I don't got time. It's all too much. I'm about to protect the sons and daughters from political commission.
Put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give about what they say.
Look back
They been searching for that thing to get them higher.
for 2 days.
You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Fuck!
That's some paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude. Poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse. When you got different views, just know you gon' pay the price. That's like the item you choose. Touching the culture, I hit you with the culture. I knew you was a vulture. Holy Ghost, keep the usher. You know I can trust you. Suck you in, now you first. The concussion, then I was cut up. So I'm falling out with the rubber. Remember this shit jump at the top. I was gonna be gotta stay hunting. Why don't wish up for nothing? 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 Agitated, confusion, institution, modern execution.
Oh! No.
This will be reviewed in you have to see that in the situation, Clippers had 2 free throws. Make the first and miss the second. Crash to glass. Get a tipping opportunity.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in and dropped on the key. Now we on top once again. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wells never felt like this. 2 seats in the ain't care what's still private. I might just double it up, did it. Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business, whole team got wins in the world, so spinning. I told them. What I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the chin. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the clip all in. I got ops. If he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched. Had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I quote it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he's folding again and again. I'm in the deck. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You win some what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
You can easily compare quotes from top providers all at once. With Zebra, you can save up to $375 a year. No fees and no spending phone calls. So who gets that?
See what you can save. Compare car insurance for free at thezebra.com.
They make all play. All the no-look assists. All the epic throwdown. All the crazy setbacks. All the game-switching threes.
That be capping on your dog page. So the dog that we get ready is not on the website.
Yo, that shit, look. Just looking at this picture.
My car's got my hand ain't really no time for look. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back. Do what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. You can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream in the stuff. Living my life cause we young. You can balance with a love. That's why I be hella low key. The contract to believe. Loyalty runs deep. I get my into the streets. Struggle turn me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby, I play the kicks. Told my brother lately I been scheming. Against our odds like Billy Beaver. I've been grinding lately, it's my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it all on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came on the bottom, run through the cracks. Spotlight on the ball, you I remember sleeping with my brothers. I remember sleeping with my brothers. You can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch you hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, the water waters in the murk. Out the gate, on sight. Red green, red tight. Set the bar, take flight. Yo, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The people was living ain't funny, but you could not take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better not to take the type of dreams that they say. That's why I learned from my village. Don't do the handouts on the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. What's left behind, I'll see it later. Keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it all on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on the ball, you are.
Kyrie, what a fantastic game that you came out from the start, locked in, focused, efficient. Just talk about your mindset on the offensive end tonight in this game.
What we're going to do is tell two guys. We knew there was a lot of wrestling. There are 2 and 1 players, great guys, and you know they're in condition for it.
Never cap, out of the trap, bustin' them out, soon as I snap, head of the pack, walk of the sack, shaking them out, breaking them out, talking my talk, walking my walk, I got you, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoe, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew, you need a win, who need a win, that's all we do, I've been a king and I've been a outline, never could doubt mine, running my route, I leave an outline when I hear kind of drip is a skill, it's the high cause a bill, ain't nothing to the hill.
It's presented by State Farm, and we keep this East-West theme going on TNT Tuesday night. Boston starting their 5-game road trip tonight. The Golden State Warriors aided their 11-win to come right here at Chase Center. And we are delighted to have you with us right here. So along with Jim Jackson, they are ready to tip it off. And Tony Brown will put it in the air and away we go. The Golden State Warriors.
Flag on the play. Hold up. There's a flag on the play. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped a bag on the tag. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through state. Call me tall, girl, hit the hole, then I'm ready. You ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, flag on the play. With them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake it, baby. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. They don't want no championship, get them on my field. I just gotta say, like I run up in the backfield. I just gotta say, like I ran up on the quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worried about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a fountain, how you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a bike. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, feast range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped a bag on the tag.
crowd scream, still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Blood crossing where the blood thinner. Just stay turned like a river. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers on the bread and butter. What we ate for dinner, so I had to drink it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know just to end the drought. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. I feel the way my heart on my sleeve. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. This they split, this they drill. Hey, champion, yeah we here. See my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast. Yeah, we here.
Hot start for the Golden State Warriors, and Curry out the gate to a quick 9.
I know a place where everyone is welcome. And the best part is, I brought a special guest to the creek today. You're invited. I'm Curry. And if you see the fun, then you see the creek. So come on, join us. Curry at the creek every day at 10 a.m. Your Cartoon Network.
Each year, Americans waste $80 billion by overpaying insurance. That's what I went to Zebra.com. Because while every company claims to save you money on car insurance, Zebra shows you the packages. You can easily compare quotes from top providers all at once. With Zebra, you can save up to $375. No fees and no spending costs. And even that, see what you can save. Compare car insurance for free at Zebra.com.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I
Thursday, TTV, your favorite fast food. This is my version of the cheesy potato crunch is getting remixed. Each week, our host chefs join celebrity guests. Be sure you don't want to compete in the ultimate fast food face-off.
My version of the sausage is ravioli, pomodoro, egg and hot fillet.
It's like space alien.
New series premieres Thursday at 10:30. TNT's Tuesday night. We finally get it started on Tuesday. Jimmy Jackson, good to have you back in the party, man. It's great to be with you again.
Brother, it's good to be back in Tuesday night for more basketball. What can you ask for?
Well, good start by the Warriors with an excellent court score by Steph Curry and Kelly Oubre. They combined for all 16 of Warriors. Curry is on a very shaking in these sports and fifth consecutive game of this particular starting for Golden State. Just picking us up as Walker gets the will not play in the Republic of the 10 days. So it's the third stage of this particular starting five. It's been good for Golden State.
The NBA, the reason why Golden State is on to the purpose is because the pace has been up. Now they're attacking the Celtic defensive foul right here. Oubre, they're attacking the defense before they can get set. So now you're scrambling around trying to figure out where the open shooters are at. And the excellent passing play by Golden State Warriors has allowed Steph to get open three-point shots, but also Oubre to kind of find his niche within the offense to take advantage of the that basic play.
Oubre with the foul there on Kemba Walker. Shot to the free throw line here for Walker. He's got a quick 8 out of the gates. A reminder tonight, the NBA on TNT Tuesday, brought to you by the all-new Kia Sorento, the world's first storytelling machine, and by Burger King. $1 your way, only at Burger King. Celtics coming off a tough loss against the Lakers. A 1-point loss to the chance to win the NBA. Averaging just 14 points, just 4 points in that game Saturday. Jimmy was a rough evening for him, just 1 for 12 player loss. Just had a getting his legs back up there after he missed 12 games to start the year. Wiggins for 3. Robert Williams for 4.
Stymied the offense that didn't allow Boston when they had an opportunity when they were up 7.
than 2 in a row, but they haven't won more than 2 in a row. So this team is like kind of right in the middle, kind of treading along, trying to figure out who they are. The defense has been a calling card, so to speak, of Steve Kerr. They've gotten so much better continuing on their wings that's allowed them to kind of maintain where they're at, despite having some injuries and not being at full tilt at that time. So James Wiseman tonight, so they'll eventually play small green at the 5, something they're comfortable doing. But it's a much different team that's carrying his contact scores and looking for Stephen Curry. And here's a challenge for you, Curry, his ability to get downhill with action away from the ball. The ability for him to catch being on the move, and now the defense is trailing behind. Then he can get short to short. He's bulked up enough to take the contact, and then the ability to finish through that contact inside. You know, everything that Stephen Curry, the way he talks and he feels about his team, when he goes, the Warriors go. You see their line of wins. He's averaging nearly 31 points per game. High shooting percentage as well in their victories, and that's a team-wide stat as well. Carried in one by Curry as Jason Tatum finally gets loose. His first field goal of the game.
That's when I'm honest. Can't have a reason to try this house. Now that's a call of God confidence.
Let's get some love here. Listen, the offense right now is being initiated which is Draymond Green. And allows Stephen Curry to play off the ball, be able to make plays like this, okay, without wearing himself out, like breaking the ball up. Wiggins stepping on the sideline, turns it over. Curry 15 points. He's already dished twice and 3 rebounds. Wiggins has been noted for his defensive play by his head coach and also averaging nearly 18 points per game. He's having a terrific season. Joe Teague on the floor for the first time. He'll run the point. Two Williams are out there with Tatum and shooting Ojale. Tatum one-on-one with Wiggins, gives it up. Ojale for 3, and it's cleared away by Green.
And great close up that time by Major Walker.
I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, so let's go down. But you can shake it all out. I'm gonna stick around the here. I'm letting you know what's up. I got the party going up.
Jason Tatum averaging 27 a game with career high.
Hey, so shake it like shake it up. And I can make cakes by the pound. Go to 24
in this first quarter.
I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Go ahead, touch down like that.
us and we just raiding spots. We never spin the block around, so they hit on the block. Oh, yeah, irresponsible without the money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking us and we just raiding spots. We never spin the block around, just like the hair in the clock. Come like a hell like they're in the cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent. A message with the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You was staring at me. You just leave it, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you, but cheated one thing. I'm there in the seat. I feel just like the cheetah prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Tesla driver self, so I didn't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean a man stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Think you need a man. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheating, cause I feel like I'm fulfilling. All those losers think the freshman ain't half the man's will. I'm responsible without money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking us and we just raiding spots. We never spin the block around, just like the hair in the clock. Oh, yeah, irresponsible without money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking us and we just raiding spots. We never spin the block around, just like the hair in the clock. I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm talking about, so they threw me under. But they're mad that I'm the process. So they trying to think that they're
You know what I mean? I didn't do nothing to her.
What am I supposed to do with this shit, man?
Girl, I didn't even do nothing to you. I do not care. I just want you to know that.
Boo. 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 Boo.
Hi, I'm a new customer. I like your best use my company. Well, existing customer, I like your best.
Boo. 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 I'm up here. Boo.
Actually, it's for both new and existing customers.
Hey.
I feel silly.
That was so actually, that was a terrible fucking parent.
You say you're a terrible parent.
Her face was actually when she went there.
Her face
What was that red shit on her nose? I'm gonna start washing her. You gotta start washing her face with a rag in the water.
It was there when she came back or when she went?
It was when we got there. When we wake up in the morning, get a hot rag. That's what I do on the weekends. I get a hot rag and I wash her face. It should be okay with her.
Are you done? Huh? Should have stuck through your hair.
He had it going, and there's a lot because of how good he is, and we just need to do a better job.
What adjustments do you want to make going to the second quarter?
I use a job, I'm a winner, I won't lose with this. I'm an acting fool with this. I'm an acting fool with this. I'm an acting fool with this. Turn the knob, turn the system incredible. Can't put $1, call it basketball. Can I get the cash? Can I catch me broke? Ooh, can I get the cash? Can I catch me woke? The whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the church, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. But the students ain't here, around here. I'm a joke, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas in them like I put the cashier. So no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a job, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this.
But it's also how you enforce. Golden State Warriors able to clamp down a little bit more defensively, lock in on all sides of the
Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, and you give it to this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'm a flex on them. I did it all subtle, and then I hit that exit on them. Got
blame my face, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I took it to say, when it's Gredo, I ain't dropping no bitch. Only winning is success, ain't no truth. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is success on my crew. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. Hey, you say dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay,
Gotta go back to the 86-87 team. That was the team that lost in the finals to the Lakers. Bird and McHale. Much older. But Jimmy, this combination, this duo, and now you add Kemba Walker to the mix. Trios in the East. I mean, it's so much promise in that.
I've been getting to it, I ain't never shot fake. Brand new chicks, you don't know that I'm fake. I just wanna know that I can have a conversation. I don't know what y'all fake. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run out of race. Went broke in the check, put up to that sex. Tell that she ain't coming down this. I'ma need something to calm down for. I'm gon' put with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep down with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that shit. I'm just hoping she don't feel good. Cause bitch, you don't know what I'm doing. But I heard you talking niggas coming through. I'm sitting for the, you know what you trying to do. Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. Fuck with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback. Nah. Told me that she good, she don't need that. Nah. I'm real proud of this good shit. Took just some bitch to the place, get your best today. I couldn't tell you too straight, I got an estimate. I wonder if I oughta go here with the best to say. I go back to me, how they know I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like a death play. Automatic is a heavy, you should know what's out of me. I've been getting to it, I ain't never shot fake. Brand new chicks, you don't know that I can face. I just wanna know that I can have a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all fake. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run out of race. Went broke in the check, put up to that sex. I can tell that she ain't coming back now. I'm in this thing, now calm down for. I'm gon' pull up with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that shit. Ooh, it's your fucking treat. Trying to LMP, go and get yourself this thing. Trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pull it up and banged up with this Pepto Biz with this big stuff. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't feel me. I'm moving out of shape, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something, what I'm trying to since I've been going like Kelly. They be trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't telling what you we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get me back. I'm going get me back, I'm about to get me. I'm like, my shit gets heavy, you should know what's up with me. I've been getting to it, I ain't never shot fake. Brand new chicks, you don't know that I'm fake. I just wanna know that I can have a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all fake. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run out of race. Went broke in the check, put up to that sex. I can tell now that she ain't talking about me. I'ma need something to calm down for. I'm gon' pull up with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that shit.
Many teams missing multiple games. His team starting to get a little hot here as he's hit a 3-and out mid-range.
get out my way, get out my way, she gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coats, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist feel to talk a lot of it. I got both wild girls, head to toe designer. Yeah, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bags to the bank, let them rot in it. So much for me, I wish I had seen it. I got hoes that can see, but
I got homies that can sleep with them. Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like they were popping in. Come poppin' for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. For a coupe, for a season, drop the top of it. Bust down with my wrist, tell to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Yeah, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Catch a match up with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, looking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Here we go. The big boys are in the house.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. You got the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage. The mainframe, the finna face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the horse made it, you're labeled amazing. But you killing two birds, catch you force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you burn that. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that limit, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a friend. Oh, me ain't gon' lie, women gon' lie. Looking for the truth and the numbers don't lie. Looking for the root of all this when they hit, you gon' open up the briefcase, see it with your eyes. Everybody can be rich, small times, but never see the need to ring the front line. No lie. Stop playing them. Pull up in the space thing with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running in the shoes. Faster than the speed and bullet.
Hey yo, I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. I see water dripping on the white tee. Shawty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the back and I flip it, watch it do. All the ways going stupid. Tryna put the ball, but they never do it. Like on the way to get it, like don't make sense to me. T-shirt, check. Sneakers, check. Socks, check. Hoodie, check. Shorts, check. Nike, I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. I see water dripping on a white tee. Shawty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and I flip it, watch me do it. All you know, on my wrist, go to stupid. Tryna put the phone, but they never do it.
Damn Kane, you done kill Abel. Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might put it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go in water down a double. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Took a dozen roses in the morning. Got a new love, the know in my car, no alibi special. 5 pounds, something to realize. Never keep up the co-ways. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Time to try and go ahead and fight everybody. On the street, it's a movie. You keep it blind, your heart is not hard to find. Why you put your trying to find a restriction? Right on that time, a restriction. Right on that time. I'm talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire.
I brought a special guest to the creek today.
I can't give a about what they
And
say.
you see the fun, and you see the creek.
Searching
So
for
come on,
that
join
thing
us.
to
We're
get
gonna
to
do the creek every day
my.
at 10 a.m. on your
You can't catch my, you can't catch my way.
Never
play by the rules. Got something in my dues. They gon' try to intrude. Raise you a multitude. We quick to accuse. We do got different views. Just know you